Happy New Year! We're about to set off on our biggest adventure ever in 2024.
And we have some big changes for our channel, for our website, and today we wanted to hop on here and quickly tell you what our plans are, so stay tuned.
We're John and Bev, and we are the Retirement Travelers.
If you're just finding us, we're a full-time senior travel couple and we just travel the world. Now, if you're wondering where in the world we're at any given time, you can follow us on Instagram. We always keep our location updated there.
First up is travel school. In 2022, we created a website. It was more than the website we had before where it was hosted by WordPress.com. It was a simple site like GoDaddy or Squarespace, one of these sites that a lot of creators have, but they are not the kind of site that you need for long-term growth. We knew we needed a self-hosted site, and the problem with this site is that it was very complicated to set up.
And pricey.
And very, very pricey. And someone approached us this year and said, we will help you create a site where you can teach people travel content, answer their travel questions, and create a learning opportunity for people, and they pay you for the content that you create. And John and I just were not comfortable with that. We weren't comfortable. We loved the idea, but we weren't comfortable with the concept of asking you to pay us for content that we're pretty passionate about sharing for free. That's a good business model for some people, but for us, the better business model for us is to ask our advertisers to pay for the content that we create. So as we go forward with travel school, it will have ads on it, and you will see these just like you do on YouTube. Google will place ads there and on our website and on our videos. So when you see that, just know that you're getting the videos for free instead of you having to pay for them.
So let's talk about travel school a little bit. Now, we get lots and lots of questions all the time about how to, travel stuff. Things like insurance, vaccinations, how we plan a trip. I'd say that's probably the number one thing we get asked is people want to know how we travel, how to do it. And we've made a number of videos in the past.
I thought you were going to say we've made a number of mistakes.
Oh, we have made a lot of mistakes too. Yes, we have. And we've made a lot of videos, but sometimes they're hard to find on YouTube. I mean, we have playlists. And so the whole concept of travel school on our website is we wanted one place where we kept all of our travel how-to information that's very easy to find. It's updated. You don't have to go searching through, playlists and all of YouTube to find it. You can go to our website and see it all. It will be updated. And our plans this year is really to do about one a week for the first half of 2024. Now, we have plans of about 20 different videos. It could be 30. You may give us ideas. It may be 40. Who knows where this could lead? But we want to have one stop shopping, for
only no shopping.
No shopping.
This is free.
For all of your travel needs on our website. So we're very excited about it.
Yeah, we really are. And this is really a good idea for us to put it on our website. You can actually go there and you'll be able to binge watch all of them.
That's a great point. We put all of our YouTube videos on our website. They're categorized by year and also by topic.
Yeah.
So, we really want people to check out our website. We also have blogs of all of our adventures in each country. So
yeah, we're a little bit behind right now, but we're promising you that we're catching up soon. So
yes,
we've had a few grandchildren.
We had to do some grandchildren visiting this past few weeks, and we loved every minute of it.
Yeah. So one of the things that is going to happen with our website, with this being on our website, is that our vlogs in these long form content that we create, where we do like the Gibraltar hike. Those are very hard to edit and they take a lot of time. And because we're doing travel school videos for the first half of the year, we're going to move that content into our short form videos. We're going to do YouTube shorts and we'll be putting them on Instagram and Reels. So if you're wanting to know what it's like to stand in the middle of the street in India and see what it looks like there, or maybe we take an adventure and you want to see what we're up to, we're going to try to create that in short form content so that you can still feel that you're traveling along with us. It's just going to be while we're creating this travel school, so just bear with us while we go through all of that.
We think it's going to be worth it.
We do. We think it's going to be worth it, and we're excited about it because our goal in traveling was sharing our knowledge of where we go and how we do things. So that's what we're up to. Let's talk about where we went last year.
Oh my goodness, we had some exciting travels last year.
We sure did. We took off on the trip initially to the South Pacific. We visited New Zealand and Australia. We went across the South Pacific, and then we headed up to Southeast Asia. We started in Taiwan, and then we stepped off.
Yeah, made a stop in Taiwan, and then we explored all over Southeast Asia: Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, Singapore, and Indonesia.
And Philippines.
Oh, and the Philippines. How could I forget the Philippines? Just some amazing adventures there.
Yeah, and then we headed home, and our second leg of our 2023, we went up to Canada, and then we headed over to Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Scotland, Faroe Islands, and then we did the Scandinavian countries, and then we came down through the Baltic countries into Poland.
Yes, and then we had a little change of plans with everything going on in the Middle East right now, so we ended up taking some Mediterranean cruises, and then our very first repositioning cruise across the Atlantic from Barcelona all the way back to Florida. Be sure to check out that video.
Yeah, that was lots of fun. And so our new year is starting off, and let's just tell them where we're headed. But first, before we tell you where we're headed, we want to share a little bit about our Christmas break. We met up with all 8 grandchildren on a cruise from Christmas until New Year's in the Caribbean, and we had the best time.
Yes, we rode on the Allure of the Seas, a Royal Caribbean ship, and we just had a great time.
We did, but I have to brag on you. We had a volleyball team.
Oh, yeah.
We formed a volleyball team. Well, I didn't form a volleyball team. John formed a volleyball team. I was forming it, but I didn't play on it. But we called ourselves the Beauty and the Beast because our daughter-in-law played volleyball in college, and we actually had some big athletes on our team. We have a son-in-law that played football. We have a son-in-law that was an All-American swimmer for Virginia Tech.
And we had an old man.
We had an old man, and we also had a couple of high school athletes on our team. So our son, our 3 son-in-laws, our daughter-in-law, and John the old man.
It was actually very exciting. One of the highlights of the whole cruise, and we won the whole tournament, and we had the cutest cheering section.
They were the cutest things. I hate that you didn't get to see them, but they were so excited. But anyway, before we headed off on this trip, we wanted to share that we had a great time with our kids and grandkids, and it was fabulous.
So let's talk about where we're going in 2024. Pretty sure it's probably our most ambitious trip yet.
It is a very exciting trip, but we're starting in India. We're spending a month in India touring various cities. We're then heading to Sri Lanka and then all the way down to South Africa, where we're going to be in Cape Town for a month. We are then starting safaris in Kruger National Park and then up to Botswana and Victoria Falls, continuing the safari theme, African safari, out of Africa, I guess is what you call it. Then we're heading out of Africa. We're heading over to Reunion Island and to Mauritius. And then we're going to go back to Cape Town, where we're hopping on a cruise, an Oceania cruise.
24-day cruise.
A 24-day cruise up the western coast of Africa. Now, these are very hard for us to get to individually, so that's why we chose this cruise. When we met last year, when we were in Madeira, we met a couple, Judith and David. They're called the Roaming Rooshes on Instagram. And they met us for coffee. We hit it off, became fast friends, and they're joining us on this adventure. We're heading all the way to Lisbon. Now, when we get to Lisbon, we're saying goodbye to them, and our daughter and son-in-law and granddaughter are joining us in Spain for the Formula One
in Barcelona.
Barcelona. We're very excited about that. We plan to go after that to the Azores before we return back home.
So let's talk about the fall now. We plan on going back to Asia. We had such a great time there last year. So we're going to do an extended visit in the Philippines and hit 4 or 5 islands. We're also going to Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia and hit several of the places and beach towns that we didn't get to the first time. So we're very excited about that as well.
Yes, we've been asked about South America, and we love South America. We've been there many times, and we plan to do that in 2025. So Anyway, that's our big plan. We hope that you will come along with us, join our travel school. No commitment, no cost, just learning. And be sure you leave in the comments questions that you have that you would like us to address in our travel school.
Yeah, if you've got ideas, that just gives us more content to make, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, and so have a happy new year, and we'll see you on the road.
Be sure to hit subscribe and follow along on our retirement journey around the world.